Hello, my name is Andrei Pakansov, and I am the IT Risk Analyst for Attack Prevention Team 2. This week we continued working on the Identify part of the cybersecurity framework and learned about stakeholders and the importance of engaging them in our Insider Threat program. Stakeholders can be anyone who takes an interest in the long well-being and success of the company. In our assignment, we identified internal stakeholders, which include C-level executives and large shareholders, and external stakeholders, such as customers, regulators, the media, advocacy groups, vendors, and others. First and foremost, it is important to understand the needs of your stakeholders before trying to engage them and gain their approval. Because even though, as mentioned earlier, financial success and well-being of the company has to be the main objective, there are other needs that may vary. In this table, we came up with a list of needs and assigned stakeholders to each one of them. As you can see, most of the stakeholders' needs overlap. We believe that taking into consideration the needs of the stakeholders is crucial when designing the policies and Insider Threat program. In the second table, we listed the policies that we believe need to be implemented to address the Insider Threat. We broke down the policies into three categories according to their scope: people, process, and technology. Now I'm going to briefly describe these policies. Security Awareness Policy ensures all personnel are aware of the importance of security and behavior expectations under the organization's security policy. Acceptable Use Policy defines which actions are allowed with respect to the use of organization-owned IT assets. Vulnerability Assessment and Management Policy helps define an organization-wide vulnerability window for production operating system and application software. Threat Assessment and Monitoring Policy defines organization-wide procedures for threat assessment and mitigation. Data Protection Policy helps the organization define a priority for mission-critical IT systems and data. Asset Classification Policy is the GNB data classification standard. It shows what IT assets are critical to the organization's mission. All of these policies and the procedures associated with them need to comply with such governing acts as Federal Information Security Management Act, Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, and Federal Information Processing Standards. The scope of these policies covers areas that may potentially result in an insider incident. It is important to realize that the weakness is that enforcement and 100% compliance to these policies is virtually impossible, especially at such a large company as GNB. However, implementation and adhering can substantially lower the risk. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.